Since we're living in what the Bible calls the last days, we believe you should be able to identify trends that are in the world that you would expect from reading Bible prophecy. That's why we focus on prophecy each week for a few minutes and call it a prophecy update. We try very, very hard not to be sensational. We're not looking for prophecy in every earthquake or in every moon phase. We reference our comments using sources, and we try and use real news that lines up with the Bible, not things that we're gripping for. We also try to be careful to point out that we're not claiming these trends are the fulfillment of prophecy. They are just things that you would expect to be happening in light of prophecy. The yet future 7-year Great Tribulation is predicted in the Old Testament, and then it's described in detail in Revelation chapters 6 through 19. It's going to feature totalitarian control over citizens using some form of mark on them, we read. No one is going to be able to buy or sell or transact any business until they participate in that system. And at one point, they're going to have to swear allegiance and worship the Antichrist. He takes over whatever that system is. Today, we would say it sounds like biometrics. I read an interesting article called Fingo Pay announces world first bank-to-bank finger vein ID transaction. Here's some excerpts from that article. The biometric vein ID platform, Fingo Pay, which has to be the worst name of a company ever, but anyway, has announced it is trialing a strategic open banking retail pilot with payments company Reflow. It's a bank-to-bank, face-to-face payment using finger vein ID. Our biometric finger vein payment tech offers an innovative and unique way for Reflow to combine bank-to-bank payments with physical face-to-face payments at point of sale, and this trial demonstrates the future potential of this type of identity-authenticated customer experience. Dryden continued, that was Nick Dryden, the CEO. He continued, 2020 will be a crucial year for Fingo Pay as we roll out our payment and ID tech across various markets in the UK, Europe, and North Africa. We're excited that this pilot with Reflow allows us to instantly provide solutions for those adopting Fingo Pay, no matter the payment partner, scheme, or processing application required. It allows customers to provide identity and pay using only their finger. And so you don't need a card, you don't need your phone, you don't need anything but your finger. And this always bothers me because have they never watched those shows where they cut off your finger? But this Fingo Pay, you have to have a live finger. There has to be blood flowing because it's more than just a fingerprint. It has to do with the veins in your finger. But essentially what they're talking about is that without any devices or anything like that, you'd be able to go to your favorite store, Walmart, and just pay with your finger. And you know, it's incredible. John the Apostle on the island of Patmos saw some kind of a system that looks like biometrics where people would participate in it, that it would be a global economy and everybody would be able to be controlled by it, and that's the direction that tech is taking us. No one's suggesting that Fingo Pay is the mark. It's too stupid of a name to be that, but anyway. But since there will be a mark in the future, these are the trends you'd expect. What we expect is that Jesus is going to return to rapture his church. He will resurrect the dead in Christ and translate to heaven living believers at that time. He said that event could happen at any moment in the church age. It's imminent. And the apostles said the same thing. And so that's what we are expecting. Nothing needs to be fulfilled before Jesus raptures his church. Are you ready for the rapture? If not, get ready, stay ready, keep looking up. Ready or not, Jesus is coming.